I am a sangoma. We give our clients many charms which work in various works and cure many diseases and problems. I was called to heal, not to destroy. There are some sangomas who do that stuff. I can, but I can't give people goblins, human sacrifices, and do rituals done to make one excel in life. All the above have negative long-term effects. Most of the effects are dangerous. Recently, I cured a woman who was impregnated by a spiritual husband and gave birth to a half-human, half-animal. My fellow daughters, it's very easy to have a spiritual husband. Do you know you end up having a spiritual husband if you're... Hello viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Today we have plenty of confessions in this video. Listeners, you are feeling you have a challenge, you want to share that challenge. Please don't be afraid, don't be shy. It's for free here. Just need to send to our WhatsApp platform +263 775 597 775 +263 775 597 775, or you can contact our PR Fidel Gosh at his Gmail account, fidelgosh@gmail.com. The email address is on screen. Also, listeners, if you have not yet subscribed, please do that. And if you subscribed but you have not yet reached the notification bell, please hit that bell so that you'll be notified when we publish. I don't want to further waste much of your time. Let's go straight into the confession. Yellow Uncle, my name is John Komalo Stole. I am a traditional healer aged 60. This gift started with my forefathers. I inherited it from my father, and my father inherited it from his father from his father, from generation to generation. Recently, I cured a woman who was impregnated by a spiritual husband. She was pregnant for the past 10 years and recently gave birth to such a creature when he came to my shrine. She was not the first person to come with that a problem. So many ladies I helped, and I feel it might be helpful to share with your audience. It's now a usual. We won't skip a week without a lady coming with such a problem. There is a lot of ways we get these spiritual husbands. But before all, I think I need to introduce myself well to your audience. I started listening to this show when I was directed by this customer of mine. She came with a problem and said she was referred by someone who was tuned into your channel. I inherited the sangomanship from my father, and at our clan we don't do things such as giving love potions, giving goblins, giving rituals that will make you rich. We are here to heal and cure diseases. So there's this lady who came to my shrine last week. The lady said she has been pregnant for the past 10 years. And I checked, she was being used by some of his relatives. That relative is a business personnel. He owns businesses in South Africa. Some businesses are in Cape Town, some are in Pretoria, some are in Johannesburg. The man is very rich. He used that girl. That girl is a daughter to his young brother. So what they do is that they are having a goblin. That goblin need a lady to be his wife, and the wife should be a relative to the person who did the money-making ritual. So they linked the girl with the goblin. The goblin was coming to his dreams over the night, sleeping with her most of the times. According to what she said. She won't skip a night and feel well without sleeping with the thing. She started dating other local men who were interested in her. She started acting so weird, missing the thing. She could feel and see it. That's how spiritual husbands are. Some of the spiritual husbands, we take them various ways, which I'm going to tell you. Do you know that you can have a spiritual husband by listening to some of this music you are now listening, especially music from the West? Some of them, they are connected with the devil himself, and there are a lot of demons who need wives, and they can connect you via the love you have with the song. This is what is happening, and I have cured many ladies from that. Some of the spiritual husbands, you take them in the body lotions and expensive perfumes you buy and use a lot of ways. I have worked with many sangomas. As people who are in the same trade, you share sometimes. They are giving people a lot of these spiritual husbands. You might be given a lucky charm, but on top of that lucky charm, there will be a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife. You want to boost a business, and you are saying there is no human blood. They can say that there is no human blood because they know you are going to sleep with the goblin or the spiritual husband. Then you'll be pregnant for almost 20 years. You'll be pregnant and you never go to period pain anyway, anytime. So this then means, where is the blood going? The blood is being taken. It might be you who did the ritual and decided you'll be sleeping with a spiritual husband. When you die, that thing will make your children mentally ill, will make them the poorest people because it won't like them. This is what it is. A spiritual husband might be jealousy. Sometimes it might see that this person is now dressing properly. That's why you see some of these people who end up saying, my tokology turned against me. It might be a spiritual wife or a spiritual husband. It could be jealousy that you have changed. You are now looking presentable. There is a lot of things happening. We saw it at our shrines. So when this lady came to my shrine, I started doing the procedures to heal her. I sing my songs from my traditional fathers. They told me, go with her to this pool. I was directed in spirit. Went to the pool. We take the water from the pool. We started rubbing on his head. We used some of the mutis we used to do when cleaning people with such problems. The lady started showing like someone was to give birth. Me and my boys started rubbing her womb till this thing came out. It's like a frog with a human head. It has leathers of a crocodile at the back, but on the stomach, this is the thing which was eating your blood all over these years. So this thing has been eating the life of that lady for years. When we removed, the following week, she told us that that uncle of her who was using her is no longer there. The businesses are collapsing. Everything is changing. You need to be very aware of these things. You need to be aware of spiritual husbands and spiritual wives. It's something which is really there. Some of the people don't believe in that, but it's really there. I am a sangoma. I have cured many of the people who came with such diseases, problems. is a thing which will affect you, your sexual life. You won't like to have sex with a normal human being, or you end up becoming a prostitute. Because some of the spiritual husbands sleep with you when you are sleeping with someone. You could feel you are sleeping with this person you are seeing, but it won't be that person. You won't understand it, but that's what is happening. Be aware of some of this music. Be aware of some of these beauty products, some of these clothes. If you are someone who believes in African traditional, protect yourself. If you are a Christian, go to church and protect yourself. That's what I learned. I will be back with part 2. And I will be a happy solution uncle if you publish. My channel is still young. We still have small audience, and I feel I need to educate the people. My channel is written witches and blood sacrifices confessions. The next confessions are strictly for the people above the age of 18. All viewers below the age are advised not to watch or listen. Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my identity when you publish. I am in deep trouble. I was married by this man. The man acted like a good person in the first days. He said he was going to take care of me, but when we got engaged, everything changed. He wanted me to assist him. When he was going to sell his products, he said I should accompany him so that we can both sell together. That was not as he promised, but there was no deal with that. I joined him. We started going to the marketplace, selling together. So this other day, he wasn't around. When he wasn't around, someone stole my money. When he returned, he never understood when I tried to tell him. The money was stolen. He said, "You are the one who stole it." He beat me excessively and ran away from the town. My mom took me back home. Now I am dating this other man, my husband to be. We met when I was selling rice for someone, not hawking, selling at one place. He always told me the work doesn't fit me and I should stop. You'll find a better one for me. I wasn't stopping and you get angry. Later he said if you should marry me, the work I do will not help you. Later he convinced my mom he will get a better job for me, and my mom made me stop. Over 1 year after that, and I am now home, living with him like a housewife. He provides for me, but after my house chores, I feel like I have no aim in life. I wish I can do something, but he won't let me. We are to do engagement and wedding in March, but I am planning on leaving him cause my mom acts like he is rather his mom and not me, cause now everything he says is agreed by my mom. Please, if I leave him, am I making a mistake? I just discovered that my neighbor is my real father. I don't know what happened in the 90s. My mom was said to be a prostitute, but later on started staying with my stepfather. All these years, I thought my stepfather was the real father of me. But when mom died, the truth was exposed. Now it's a problem. I've been dating his son. I've been dating the son of the neighbor who is said to be my father. He impregnated me. We have a child. Over these years, I have not been telling people who is the real father of the child. This is what is now happening. I am dreaming weird dreams saying of old people crying. They'll be very angry, shouting, "You cursed our generation. You cursed our family. You need to die." So I went and consulted a traditional healer. The traditional healer told me the problem is that you did that prostitution. You slept with a relative and gave birth. You need to tell the people the truth. According to our tradition, if someone do that, they will do the magic to let that person die because he or she is a bad thing to the family. I am now afraid to die. I am dreaming or such. If I don't confess, they will make me mentally ill. So it's now my choice to choose between become a mentally ill person or to die completely. If I die, who will take care of my child? Because no one seems to be liking me at the house. I thought it was my house. They don't like me because they know I belong to the neighbors. The neighbors don't wanted me. The people with their mother, and the mother is saying, "That child of yours will never be with us." The children will follow suit. If it was you in this problem I am in, we will not commit suicide because I'm thinking to kill myself and the baby.